Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Langrisser. This is part 4 and we are about to begin Scenario 3, Surprise Attack. While Leiden rests in the city of Sauros, Sheikah invade, taking advantage of him being off guard, because that's their only hope, and they still don't have any. And in order to win, we're going to have to defeat the enemy leader, Ka, and we lose if either Chris or Leiden kicks the grand old bucket. Neither of which is going to play out, trust me, because we're pretty tough. Especially now that Leiden is a lord. And because he's a lord, he now gets to command his own archers. Dun, da, 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 which basically means the barbarians are not going to be able to do anything as of right now. And we're not going to spare any expense. We're going to deck him out with a full assortment, a full battalion. Volkov, we're gonna do. Actually, we're gonna restrain him a little bit. I need to start saving my funds now, you know, be a little proactive in that, because at some point we're gonna start to run low. As the classes get better, or I'll say more advanced, they become more expensive. So with that having been said, I'm gonna use a few less while I don't need them, because this next battle is probably the easiest in the entire game overall, in my opinion. Let's see. I think 5 will be sufficient. And we still don't have any items, so we're going to skip that. Only reason I think this is easier than the last fight is simply because we don't have to worry about the civilians as much. But first, Chris. Leiden, we're in big trouble. Chris, what happened? Oh, it's so late. The Sheikah returned and are attacking the city. The citizens are fighting against them now. And she uses the term fighting very, very loosely there. Oh no, they've got us. Chris, you should shelter yourself in the church with the rest of the citizens. I'm going now. Keep the Sheikah from taking over the city. And that's just what we're gonna do. But yeah, they are not going to get involved at all this time, so this is going to be much easier for everybody. Except for the Sheikah. It's gonna go pretty rough for them. Another good thing about the archers is they have higher movement than soldiers, so we're gonna get to the action that much faster. So before I do anything else, you don't want to forget to do that. Always put the command to manual, just so we don't have any unfortunate impromptu slip-ups, courtesy of our good friends the AI. You know, they mean well, but what's that saying about good intentions? Not that I necessarily agree with that. You know, road to hell and all that, because, I don't know. Intentions do matter. They go a long way. I don't want to say intention is everything, but it does matter. It counts for something. So, who do we have here? He looks like he's on my side, but I can't use him. This, my friends, is... No, it's not Duke from G.I. Joe. It is Thorn, actually. Though maybe he was Duke in a past life. Yeah, he has been known to make some questionable life decisions concerning his soldiers, so this is why we still gave Volkov some men, because he's going to need the backup. So we're not going to hold back. We're going to move straight forward, straight away, try to get involved as soon as possible, because what he's most likely to do, well, let me not spoil the fun. Let's hold off. We'll see it in just a minute, I'm sure. Because he has never failed to do this. But I'd like to think that the AI adjusts itself depending on A, what kind of troops you bring into the fight, B, how many troops you have stock, C, what generals you have in the fight and where you place them, how you move them, so on and so forth. Again, I've only played this game a few times, so I haven't really experienced it enough to really know the ins and outs of it. Oh, hold on. Yeah, he needs to be put on manual. Into phase. Now see, Chris and her group are just going to head straight to the church, so we don't have to worry about them. Now there are some thieves that will try to ambush them through the back alley, back way sort of thing, but we're going to intercept them long before they even have the remotest possibility of coming through with that. Wow, one of them survived. See, this is what I mean. He will send his soldiers to attack the shaman, who stands a good chance of wiping them out, even though Thorn has been pretty fortunate so far. Normally, this shaman takes them out straight away. But he's got a few stragglers left. Now see, that's what he should be doing. He should be focusing on the foot soldiers first. You know, take care of the pawns, the peons, the little guys, before you take on the big fish. You know, decrease the circumference of the pond that you're fighting in, you know. That would be my approach, at least. So yeah, maybe he's gonna have a good game of it, because he never has this many left after the first turn. But it's not over yet, because now the enemy has their chance to dance. And this is the group I'm talking about right here. These are the ones who are going to try to sneak attack. You know. Or as the scenario warned us in the start, surprise attack us. But we're going to take care of this group first on our way to deal with that other group. And one of these groups contains the leader, Ka. I think they're all the way to the southeast. They'll probably be the last to move, because that's how they like to do. Saving their best for last. Not that it's going to help them in the slightest. And yeah, his destiny was delayed, but it was inevitable. Yeah, this is Ka's group right here. Not any stronger, he just has more troops, that's it. And I have a strategy that I like to do to neutralize him. Effectively just sterilize his capabilities. You'll see that in a second. Here's Thorn. Get rid of all the Sheikah from the city. Take all their valuables. Alright. Move our Lord as far as he can go. Now, what I usually like to do with the troops, here it doesn't matter so much, but it's usually a good rule of thumb to take your troops furthest in the back and move them first. That way, each character will get to move their maximum length. When you're just trying to charge forward, I find this is the best way to go about it. That way, you know, you're not impeding the movement of some of the other troops because you move somebody else where they could have gone, if that makes sense. And can't move her. Not that I'd want to. We can trust her this time. She's doing okay. Not really paying attention. My troops are all in range of him, but it doesn't matter just yet. Next turn they'll be able to deal with those bandits, those thieves, those wannabe riffraffs. We're gonna move him here, and again we want to move his troops as close as they can get. Out of range, but he should be okay. We just want to try to get involved here, not attack, just kind of restrict their movements. You can go here, don't attack. Good, kept him in range. We want to move you. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. This is what I want to do. Watch, this is gonna be fun. What I want to do, I'm gonna create a wall right here so that this group here cannot pass through. They're gonna have to go the long way to get to us, and by that time their numbers are going to be probably completely extinguished. Same thing with these guys. We're gonna block them off. We'll sit somebody here if we need to, and them, it's only 3. We're not worried about them, so they can come through from the south. This is how you use choke points to your advantage. That's right, choke points can be your friend. They don't have to be your enemy. Okay, I think we're done here. Everybody's moved, and just for fun we're going to leave the big map on for a little bit, just so you can see what the game looks like this. You can't see their health this way, but you can see more of the action, and you can still see, you know, which commander the troops belong to, so it's not so bad. And they're still alive, hanging on by 1. It's better than none. Yeah, Thorn is doing pretty decent. This is the first time that he hasn't just sent all his troops into immediate death by attacking that shaman. So I hope this is a good sign for the rest of this fight, what's going to take place, because if I can, as you probably already have guessed, or maybe you already are aware, he is going to join us eventually, so any experience he gets now is going to help him out in the long run. So Volkov being maxed out, as always, I don't want to give him any experience, so we're just using him to basically play the part of defender, our noble, honorable defender. And until Lita can get there, I'd rather somebody gets that experience, so it's going to be Thorn. If I can help it. If he can help it. It's all riding on him, really. As always, he's his own man with a mind of his own. I have no control. So let's see. Kaz very slowly going to make his way to the action. By the time he gets there, it should just about be a few hanging on to the very loosest of threads. He can go here. Oh, my apologies. I forgot that they talk. I went through that too quick. My apologies. I really didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Let's take it off of here. You can go here. Archers being able to attack first makes them quite powerful here. Anytime you're fighting something with low defense, archers really come in handy there. Unless they just have a natural weakness against whoever they're fighting. Don't know what that arrow was doing. Must be part of the space program. Let's see. You can go here. Yes. Close to level 2. No damage taken. I love it. And I don't care if you're getting the boost or not. You should be more than enough to take care of 2. Yep. It's good to play cautiously, but, you know, there's a time to take a risk. There's a time to play a little more loose. You gotta know when to pick and choose. Oh, come on, guys. Not terrible, but not great. Let's see if we can just finish this guy off. Ah, so close. Now see, if I had made him a knight, he would have horsemen right now, and they would be very powerful against the barbarians. They would just make mincemeat out of them, but at the same time, again, as a general, he would have much lower defense, so I think this was the better way to go overall. Because we want everybody to get that boost, and we want to completely block them off efficiently. Get that diagonal going. They can't move now. Let's see, Volkov. Yeah, you got a couple archers right here. Let's move one of you here. And Thorn, let's see what you do. I'm gonna leave it to you. I'm trusting you. Don't let us down. Why couldn't they have been this competent in the last fight? But thankfully they can reincarnate, so as you can see, she's got a full complement again. She's not down to, what was it last time? Did she get left with 2 or 3? Yeah. If I'd watched the previous video before recording this, I would have known, but oh well. Oh, good, good. He's at that magic number. Yes, yes, yes. Just as all those ancient cultures told us, 7 is a very, very good number. Especially in this game. I'll take 5. 5 is good too, but 7 is that wonderful number of them not attacking. So we ain't got to worry about him. Ain't got to worry about him. No, no, no more. And that's perfect. They didn't kill them. Maybe Thorn can swoop in and clean up. Man grew up on Sloppy Joe, so he doesn't mind sloppy seconds. At least he looks like a Sloppy Joe type of guy. Come on, he's American. He's obviously American. Americans like Sloppy Joes. At least they used to. Does anybody eat Sloppy Joes anymore? I haven't even seen one of those in so long. It's been years. Was that just the 80s 90s thing? Have we outgrown sloppy joes? Is that no longer a thing? Oh well. People still like chili dogs, but sloppy joes, yeah. Maybe it depends on what part of the country you're in. I don't know. Anyway, how did I get talking about that? Let's see. They're just inching along. Nothing new to see here. Move it along, step aside. Yeah, so did they really invade just to steal? Because I kind of feel like there's something bigger going on behind the scenes. I kind of feel like there's more to their motivation than just trying to get some jewelry and some other valuables. But we'll see. I have noticed that so far, even though this is supposed to be a translation, an English translation, it seems like the dialogue level 2, the dialogue is virtually identical so far to Warsong, with the exception of the character names. As far as their spoken dialogue, it's pretty much all the same so far. So I'm wondering if when they said this was an English translation, they just meant they just kind of copy and pasted the localization that was already done, or was the dialogue already pretty close to what it was originally, again, except for the character names? I kind of wonder, because I kind of feel like it wasn't, but I have no way of knowing this for sure, so you tell me. Good, good. We didn't even have to involve Leiden, so he's still got good health, which means we can charge forward. Now, the question is, do I want to come in from the north or the east? You know what? My archers have pretty good movement. We're going to try to come in from the east. And we're going to see how that works out for us. But I think that'll about do it for this part. So please join me in part 5, where we continue on with this battle. Until then, thanks for watching. Take care, and hopefully see you soon.